Hey, 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 it's me, Magical Shante 888. Welcome to my TED Talk. I'm just playing. Um, I just popped on for a quick video because I wanted to finish the year strong. I have a ritual kind of that I've created since I've had a YouTube channel. Since 2021, I have um, sort of cultivated the things that I've learned or the things that stuck out to me the most. And I have five of them. Now, this is my third time filming this video. I am hoping that it shows up well and it does what it needs to do. But these are my five lessons learned in 2024. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my handy dandy notebook. um, so yeah, and I just want to stay on track because I'm on a time. I have a time limit. I got to go get my kids. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing that I learned is how to stand on business and implement boundaries. Um, what that looks like for me is saying no more, exercising the right to say no, resting more, um, telling people I don't want to more, not people pleasing, not feeling like I always have to be in servitude. Um, those are the main things. And because of that, I do really feel like I'm breaking generational curses. I'm not calling my ancestors, especially the women in my life, pushovers by no means, but I know that we come like the people in my family are really sweet. And sometimes it can be taken for weakness and me not falling for that anymore and not always being so nice because nice is performative. The operative word is nice. Nice is performative. Kind comes from your heart. And I do come from kind people. I do. But what we know about the world is that kindness is taken for weakness a lot of the time. So I reserve that for people who deserve it. Okay. Doesn't mean that I'm rude or nasty to anybody. It's just I reserve it for those who deserve it. Period. That's an affirmation. I reserve it for those who deserve it. I'm writing that down. Period. Okay. Anyways, the second thing that I learned is that I am a true manifester. And I say this because I literally speak what I want and it comes to me. It's literally like abracadabra, just like magic. It's taken me a long time to get to this point. I've been exercising this for a long time. So it's not something that I literally just woke up and said abracadabra, even though it can be that, but there's just so many things that go into it. Um, so many aspects. It's taken me a minute to like study and understand things and actually experiment with things, and it works. I'm a true manifester and I've always been that. So I truly have to be careful with what I say because I can speak things into existence. And that's what abracadabra means. I believe it means I speak or something like that. It's an affirmation. It is. So there's that. The third thing that I learned is to outsource, and this goes back to my boundaries. Learning. Sorry, that's my alarm. Learning to outsource is paying for a service, or paying someone to do something for you that you could do, but maybe you just don't have the time, or maybe you just simply don't want to. You don't have to have a reason. Like, do what you want to do. And this is me telling me this because, yes, I'm doing all these things that I'm saying, but like sometimes we feel like we have to explain things, and that goes back to boundaries. You don't have to explain nothing. No is a complete answer. And also, like, you just don't have to explain nothing to nobody because you don't. Um, but yeah, I learned to outsource to make life easier. Also, point B for that, for wait, one, two, three, 3B would be this might look like luxury to make life easier. And that's what luxury really is for me. For me, luxury is being able to save my time, being able to be well rested. That's what luxury is for me. It does mean nice clothes and shoes and stuff like that, but that's secondary because I want my time and I want my peace and my joy. I want to enjoy my time and all that stuff. Um, yeah. And again, realizing that me outsourcing, having someone clean something for me or do a service for me might seem like luxury. It might. But to people who are used to that, that's just the norm. They're like, "Oh, you don't have someone come do that for you?" You know? And that is becoming a norm for me, and it's always going to be that. Um, but yeah, I'm interested in making things work for me, working smarter, definitely not harder. It's not my job. It ain't my business. I ain't nobody's hard working, nothing. I'm not cooking for you. I ain't doing none of that. I cook for my kids. That's it. Okay. Cook for myself and my kids. I'm not cooking for no one else. Okay. Unless it's family or something like that. But that's totally different. Okay. Um, also, um outsourcing, which is the luxury, can have you have something done for you so that you're not as worried and anxious, i.e., you're having people come over for Thanksgiving, so you hire a cleaning service to come and clean up your house for you. That way you're not worried scrubbing toilets and carrying on while you're supposed to be cooking. You're able to focus on cooking. Or like we did this year, I didn't cook nothing, baby. I didn't cook nothing. We had it all catered. Okay. I didn't cook, nor did I clean. And it's going to be that way forever. Okay. So, that, and lastly, but definitely like, which should be at the top, is health. Paying attention to our health, staying on top of our health. Mental, physical, emotional, all of the things, just being as healthy as we can be because we deserve it. As women in general, like all women, we typically are prone to have more autoimmune autoimmune diseases. We are prone to have cancers way more likely than men because we are taught to be subservient. We're taught to serve. And this is why I said, girl, sit down, take the apron off, cater that food, okay? Or if you can't cater it, go get it, go pick it up, and have it already kind of prepared. HEB has those little meals. They have turkeys, they have hams, they have all that stuff like a package together. Sam's Club has it. I'm sure Costco's have it. You can do it instead of having to go and like do everything yourself. Find ways to make life easier for yourself. Your body, your mind, your spirit will thank you because you won't be walking around tired. Also, when you're overworking yourself, you can't show up for yourself. You begin to resent everyone around you, children included, because you're overworked and overwhelmed and tired, and you're no good for anybody else if you can't be good for yourself first. So, luxury is going to help you with that. Start where you can start. I promise it's not as expensive as you think to just implement little luxurious things. It's really not. It's not as expensive as you think to go get massages. You could go once a month. It's not as expensive as you think to get a gym membership. They have them like $40 a month. You spend that on, BS. It's not as hard as we think. And when you want something, you'll find a way to make it happen, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, I'm working on myself in a variety of ways. And I'm just looking forward to being better in 2025 and beyond. I know that the world is in chaos right now because of a variety of reasons. Um, but we have to stay vigilant. We have to remember to take care of ourselves, to love ourselves and nurture ourselves. And I have to take my own advice because although, yes, I said all these things and I mean it, and I don't talk about things that I don't know about or that I don't mean, but I fall short too when it comes to taking care of my mental health sometimes because I always have a lot to do. There's always stuff to do. But like I said, I'm learning to outsource so that I have more time, so that I have more peace, so that I have more joy, so that I walk in the world and I'm not bothered by people because I have my own peace and joy. And I hope that you can find your own now and moving forward. Um, I'm in a place to where I'm not even needing to necessarily cut things out because they've already fallen away. The things that are for me and they're here to stay. Bars. Um, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I don't always follow them either. But, you know, um just navigating, and these are the things that I have learned in 2024. They are very important things that I will carry forever. Comment down below the things that you have learned in 2024, or even if it's just one thing. Make sure that you show up for you and be the best version of yourself that you can be. You won't regret it. I promise you won't. um but yeah, I think that's all that I have in this video. There's nothing else. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will check you in the next one. Peace.